Good morning, YouTubers. It's about 4 in the morning here in France. Um, it's just after 7 in Seattle, and it's 11 in the morning in Taipei. So I'm up early today. I have meetings. I'm going to be able to get the West Coast and Taipei in, and such is the life of a wild co founder with remote meetings. This is my laptop. What we're going to talk about today is the brightness at night. Um, the laptop is good. You can see it makes a crisp picture in inverse video. That's the way I like to work at night when I'm developing code. But when I'm on the internet, of course, I use mainly the browser. So let's take a look. This is what the browser looks like. Um, of course, that's the Google splash screen. And more specifically, today we're going to talk about the brightness of the QLED monitor that I bought. Why did I buy the QLED monitor? Let me show you. You see the glow at the bottom? That's called the IPS glow. If I even turn this off here, you can see it in the background on the terminal a little bit too. Anyways, I just thought it'd be a little nicer if we didn't have that. It gets a little tiring after working a lot of hours. So I saw advertised the QLED monitor, and the review I read said that it didn't have the IPS glow. So here's the QLED monitor off to the right. That's why the letters are so big, because I have both monitors plugged in. The first thing to notice, yeah, it has the glow. So that wasn't right. But the real problem is, besides being a pointless purchase, um, is that it's too bright. And it's going to be really hard to make a video to show that because the camera knocks down the f-stop to adjust for the brightness, of course, so it can make a picture. So here you see I have the Google splash screen split between the two monitors. And as you saw on the laptop a moment ago, the brightness was just fine. It was good, in fact. It almost looked like paper and writing. So what you see on the right is the QLED monitor, and it's really bright. So in fact, it confuses the light in the room if I make the whole screen like this. And so you say, well, why don't you just turn down the brightness, Tom? Say, okay. So go over here, and you have the little joystick, and I push the button here. There's the information about the monitor. So you can see the model number there. It's an LC27HG70. And you don't need the serial number, but there it is. And here are the picture settings. And there it is, brightness 0, contrast 0. This is as low as it goes. So it's been very disappointing. I haven't been able to use it for code development at night or meetings. One thing I have found is I can turn a backlight on if I really want to use it. So I put a desk light behind the monitor, and there I light up the whole room. And so you can see the backlights lighting up the room. So I'm kind of staring at a backlit wall, and that causes the pupils to adjust. Now you'll notice that on the laptop I'm still fine. I didn't have to turn the brightness up or anything. This would be the setting anyway. So that's really crisp. And so it's still too bright. It's just it's tolerably usable. And not really, though. I spent a lot of money on this monitor. It cost me, when I was all said and done, to get it to the door here, $550. So I think it's the price has dropped since I bought it. And that's another thing. I've been going around in circles with Samsung support for 4 months. I just want them to send me a firmware update so I can turn the backlight down more. And this has been a very difficult thing for them. When I asked them to reproduce the problem, they told me they didn't have any other monitors. And then they said, well, a new board will fix it, so I'll send you a monitor. But wait a minute, you just said you didn't have any monitors. And it's been like this. They said they're going to ship me one, and then they say the shipment arrived. I just didn't pick it up. but I didn't get any notice, and there's nothing on the phone calls. And then they're having me make videos. In fact, they requested a video like this one, and and then when I emailed the video, sorry, we can't access videos in house, and hence I've uploaded it to YouTube. And now, what do you know, with the analytics, I'm actually getting views on it. It might be helpful for some other people. Anyways, I hope you all have a good one, and maybe when Samsung sees this, they'll send me a firmware update. But if you're planning to use this monitor for development in low light conditions, I would suggest having second thoughts about that until they fix this problem. But who knows? Maybe it's just this unit. As they've never tried to reproduce it, there's no way to know. Maybe you know, maybe you have one of these monitors and you can leave a comment. Oh, by the way, I've uploaded 2 other videos so you can see what it looks like in the daylight and on a cloudy day in the office. Anyways, you all have a good one. Bye-bye.